In this video, we'll show you a handful of practical tools you can start using today. No referral needed to make a real difference in the lives of the people you care for. As a therapist that works within community aged care, one of the valued hobbies that people do have general challenges with would be completing their gardening. And as we know, for some people, gardening is their life. It can bring them a lot of joy and a lot of that sense of independence in being able to maintain and manage their own gardens. So one of the most common barriers that I come across in the space that I work is people suggesting that they have had to either really reduce their gardening or give it up altogether because of an inability to crouch or bend down. And this is where a tool like this can come in really handy. So this is a garden kneeler. It's obviously got a seat that can support body weight. So if I was needing to sit down to help me prune my roses or manage the mulch in my garden, this is a really safe and soft platform that I can complete that action using. Or alternatively, it does also offer the ability to flip up. Has armrests, so you can safely lower yourself down to the ground, and it's got some really thick and soft pad, which reduces a lot of the force that we're exerting through our knee joints, while also providing the armrest to safely support you in standing back up from an aid like this. Now, we do also have aids like this to showcase. Now, as you can see, the handle is quite similar to the kitchen knives. It is the exact same principle in that the traditional aids generally require a movement of the wrist that puts it into quite a straining position, where a handle like this tends to alleviate a lot of that strain, supporting people's independence and also to gain back a lot of the enjoyment that comes with gardening. As we know, it is such a valued hobby for a lot of people. Now, if we do say have the inability to bend, something like this isn't going to be very helpful unless we do have an aid like the garden kneeler. But this is where something like a long-handled aid of this version comes in really handy. It's exactly the same sort of tool, just with a much longer extension, allowing people to remain in a more upright position, given that they do have the standing balance to safely complete that task, just to keep doing what they're required to do. Now, another common concern that I hear raised quite often is an inability to actually keep a maintained grip on the objects or equipment that they are using within the garden. And this is where an holding aid can come in handy. Now, some people may need support from a family member or friend to actually get the aid on their wrist or in position. But the idea is that once it is in place, it really does to help maintain that grip, taking a lot of the strain and need to keep that position for the person out of it so they can continue on gaining the enjoyment from the garden without experiencing the strain or pain that comes with prolonged gardening. So this is obviously just a small range of a much wider range of gardening equipment that's out there. So if gardening is a passion of yours, go out and have a look at what's available. As you've seen, it doesn't take much to make a big difference. These small, low-cost tools can help older adults stay safe, independent and focused on rebuilding strengths, not just managing day-to-day challenges.